Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Sage. Today I wanted to talk about Flowise Sequential Agents. Do you know about these things? These are awesome. They're awesome. Um, I'm going in this video. I'm going to show you how to create a sequential agent that creates a page in Notion through make.com. And the reason I'm going to do that first is because I have a bigger sequential agent flow that I want to show you. But this part is complicated enough that I felt like it deserved its own video. So, but first of all, you have to watch this video by Leon. Mastering Sequential Agents, Build Complex AI Apps with Flowise. I am not going to go into detail like he does. I can't do it as well as him. It's perfect. His tutorials are always awesome. You must watch this, okay? Because I'm not going to do that level of detail. What I want to show you is so I have made a funny tweet maker. And what it does is it makes one tweet, okay? And then it sends that tweet. So with this agent over here, it makes that tweet, and then it sends it to this LLM node to make it funnier. And then from there, I use a tool node, and that tool node is then sent to make.com, which then this sends a webhook, and then that ultimately goes to Notion. Okay? So watch. All right. So go to my funny tweet maker. Okay. Hold on. Let's shrink this just a little bit. There we go. So you go to my funny tweet maker, and we'll say, we're just going to say like cats. You can just put one word in, okay? So it makes the first one, okay? This is the original tweet. Cats, the only creatures that can knock something off a table, look you dead in the eye, and pretend it was an accident. And then it goes to the next state, and then it does the make tool, and it's been accepted. And if you go over here to funny tweet maker, see, here it is. Here's the original tweet. Cats, the only creature that can knock something off a table, look you dead in the eye, and pretend it was an accident. And then this is the updated. Cats, the only creature that can knock something out, make you look you and still act like it was an accidental game of Jenga. See? Funnier, right? That's funnier. This is how I spend my day. This is it. This is my existence. Okay? Let's go through it. All right? Here we go. Okay. We'll clear this chat. All right. So what we have here is so these sequential agents look complicated. And there are complications to them for sure. But mostly I think they're complicated because they're sequential and you just keep adding things and adding things, okay? So what you need to know is that you find these under nodes, and you come down here. Well, first of all, you got to know that you're in the agent flow section of Flowise. This is the chat flow section. You are going to be in agent flow. And you can create, so originally you would create these autonomous agents that you would have a supervisor and a worker, but they've recently added this sequential deal. And the deal is, and again, Leon explains all of this, that with a supervisor worker scenario, you are basically leaving it up to the supervisor to determine what comes next. Okay? And that's fine, but I think the sequential thing, for at least in my case, is more helpful. So instead of the agent deciding where to go next, you are sequentially telling it how to move through your flow. Okay? And I think, so what I want to do is, and what I'm going to show you is, I want to write iterations of things, and so I don't know. I'm just enjoying the sequential flow situation. Okay, that's all I'm saying. So what you do here is you click you start with the start node. Okay. And this is down in Sequential Agents here, and you click Start. You're going to need a start, and you're going to need an end, okay? And this is the Start node, and it ties into a chat model, okay? And chat models are not to be confused with LLMs. They're under chat models, okay? You go to chat models. Trust me, the reason everything is coming out of my mouth is because I've done it wrong, okay? If I've given you some advice, it's because I screwed it up. So you use chat models, okay? I'm using Chat OpenAI, but I do want to try the Grok chat. But at any rate, there's that. Now, I'm not going to show you how to set up credentials on chat on OpenAI. There's a bazillion videos on how to do that. You got to get an OpenAI API. It's so easy. You can do it. And then you can pick all these models from the models of OpenAI. And I've been playing with this GPT-4o Mini, which is the latest thing right now, and then GPT-4o. Mini just saves you money. So when I'm doing my testing, I typically do this Mini thing. Okay. So there's that. Now, you can add memory to this agent, and that's just under memory. And there's one option right now, agent memory. And I'll put that in here. It's probably going to screw it up, but who cares? Let's try it. So you just do that and you add it here. There really isn't much you can do here. You get an SQLite database, and it just appends it to it. And that's nice if you want it to remember your conversation. I wasn't using it for this funny tweet maker, but and I don't know what you call X's anymore. I don't know how to say tweets in X. I don't know how to do it. I know it sounds old that I'm talking about tweets, but I don't know how to send X's. Is that what it is? X's? I don't know. I literally don't know. Anyways, that's why it's called tweets. I can't figure out how to call them X's. Nobody will understand what I'm talking about. Anyways, you can add this agent memory. I'm just going to get rid of it at this point, just to reduce complication. The thing that is going to melt your brain is state, okay? But I need you to live with it and learn to love it, and state will become your best friend, okay? So here's the deal. States are things that you are going to send back to the state thing, and it's going to hold that data for you so that you can then recall it later. Okay? It's like a little memory bank. It's holding it in state. Isn't that a law thing, intestate or something? I don't know. But you can see here I've got these keys. And you name them anything you want. You just come in here and you name them, and then you get two options. You can replace or append. And I've been doing replace because I don't need to append it. Okay, I've got 3 here. I think Leon shows you how to do this in code version, which is really very cool as well. But did I just delete those? Is that what just happened to me? Unbelievable. Okay, so I'm going to have to freaking remember what these are. There's tweets. Okay, darn it. Okay, hold on. So I'm going to go over here. I'm going to, let's see. So I got tweet. So I'm going to add the state tweet. And it's going to be replace. And then I'm going to this LLM node, and I'm going to need tweet edited. Okay, I'll explain all this in a minute. But you can just see how tweet edited, and that's a replace. Okay, and then was there a, oh, there was a style. Oh, I don't have style in here. So that's fine. That's all you need in this one. That's in my new video. I'll get back to that one. Check it out. So I've got 2 states, all right? So I've got this agent, all right? And let's make sure it's yeah, that should work out fine. Okay. So what's going to happen is I'm going to start this. I'm going to this agent, okay? And agent is in sequential agents, okay? So you name it, and you'll see here, like you can put several things. You have start, you can have agent, condition, LLM tool, LLM and tool node, okay? So this connects from the start to this. And the agent name, I just named it tweeter. And my system prompt is you write funny tweets, okay? And I don't have any prompt values there. But what I do have here is I'll do it here. I'm going to be updating my state table, and it's tweet, and you're going to come to this condition. And there's a variety of different conditions you can do, but I'm just going to do flow output content, okay? Which is the content that is coming out of this little node, okay? Feel me? Does that make sense? Okay? Now, the next thing I added was an LLM node, okay? And an LLM node, large language model node, allows you to still interact with it as a chat model. Now, do you notice how I don't have a chat model in here and I don't have a chat model in here? I can change the chat models, but since I have a chat model at start, if I don't have one here at agent and LLM node, it defaults back to my original one. It could be fun to try different agents for sure, different models. So at any rate, there's that. So now this one's called tweet editor. I wanted to call it tweet funnier, but I don't know how to spell that. So at any rate, then it says your job is to make things funnier than they already are. So here it says, please review tweet, okay, and make it funnier. And I know funnier is not a word. I'm an English major. I'm allowed. So when you put a little variable in here, you see I got the curly braces. You got to come down here and format your prompt values. And what you're going to notice is you're going to see this here, and you're going to get different variables. And in this case, I'm selecting the flow.state.replace with key variable, okay? And so when you see this, then you come in here and you have to tinker around with pop-up windows, but you delete, replace with key, and you type in tweet. Okay? So now my prompt value is flow.state tweet. Okay? So what it's saying is, please review tweet, and it goes down here, and it's like, what the hell is tweet? And you're like, it's over here in flow state called tweet. And you're like, oh, cool, thanks, man. Okay? Now, I've created that. Now from here, I've created updated a state table for tweet edited. And again, a value is flow.output.content. And that is going to be added back into my state thingy. Okay? So it's going to create the edited tweet and put it back in the state. Okay? Now, next up, I have a tool node. And this is what I've been working on all morning. I thought this would be easy. It wasn't easy. Okay? So, I mean, it's easy enough to make a tool node. You pull out, you go over here on the left, and you go down and you find tool node, and you drag it over here. Okay? Now, I don't think I updated anything here. It automatically adds this approval prompt. You don't have to do approval, but you can require it if you want. I'm not doing that, but you can. But then what I have done here is I've added a custom tool. Okay? Now, hold on. I have to delete something here. I have to edit something because I don't want you. I know how you guys are. And I'm not going to let you steal my fancy stuff. Okay? Okay. All right, here. Okay. So, in custom tool, let's see here. Let me add another custom tool really quick here. I want to see what happens. Let's go tools, and then we go custom tool. Okay. So, okay, yeah. So here, and this is right. So you're going to see something that looks like this. You're going to see custom tool, and you're going to see this drop down, and you're maybe going to see nothing here, but you can create a new tool. Okay? And you click create a new tool, and you give it a name and a description, and you can give it a icon if you want, and then there is that, but then I don't know that I need input schema in this. I don't think I do. Let's double check. Okay, input. I do have input schema. Okay, so my tool name was funny tweets to Notion via make. I think you need this snake. They call it snake case where you have to put an underscore. I think you have to do that. Then it says this tool sends 2 tweets to Notion via make.com. There's the original tweet and then another one that tries to be funnier. Okay. So input schema, okay? So what you do here is you write down the property, which is tweet and tweet edited, in my case, because if you recall, that's what it's called in my state, okay? And then you got to put in this JavaScript function, okay? This is where you're going to hate your life. Okay, now, where was this? I'll put links to these. This guy, Amir, he talked about using Flowise using make webhook and walk through it. And then he gives you this code for his tool. But that code is basically the code that you can get here on Flowise. He updated his a little bit, but this is the code, okay? And so what my code looks like is this. So let me see if I can show you here. So here, his code, he had this name, email, phone number, and conversation summary. Okay. In Flowise, they have message. Okay. And we're talking about the body. Okay. Right here. And I, again, have tweet and tweet edited. Okay. So there's two areas you're going to need to change. First of all, you're going to have to get your webhook, and then you're going to have to modify the body. Okay. And if you run into problems like me, like I did, I went over to Postman and played around with this and to make sure it worked, and it did work. Okay? So what's going to happen is you are going to go to make, and you're going to create a scenario, and you're going to go to Webhook, and you're going to click Custom Webhook, and you're going to just add a webhook. Okay, and we'll just call it test, and click save. And you are going to get a custom webhook, and you're going to copy this webhook, and you're going to put it here. Okay, I'll show you this one because I'm not using it. It goes there. You see me? You feel me? This webhook that I made here goes here. See? See? Do you see what I did? And then you click save. And if that works for you the first try, you're a better human than me. I don't know why. I can't even tell you why it messed up, but I've been playing with it for the last 3 hours. I finally got it down, and I'm like, quick, make him a video. And so I made the video. Okay. So, just discard changes. Yeah. Okay. So here, what I have is, well, there's a tool that I'm going to explain here in a minute, but I have my webhook, and then I have my Notion dealie. Okay. So that when my bot makes these hilarious tweets, it sends the webhook to make, and they're like, hey man, some crazy crap just came through. You got to send it to Notion. And again, I'm going to tell you about this tool here in just a second. Okay? Now, I want you to just look at this Notion page, okay? What I'm doing here is I've made a title. I have a paragraph, and that's text, and the content is a tweet and tweet edited. So in this case, I've sent over, okay? I ran a test. I got my webhook. It sent both the tweet and the tweet edited over, and I've added them to this layout in Notion, okay? And I decided I wanted them to be in paragraph form, like this. Okay, does that make sense-ish? Does that make sense? If it doesn't make sense, let me know. Okay? But just, freeze the stop, look at how this is set up here. This is the formatting of Notion. Okay? Now, what I like to do is if you do this a lot, you're going to find that, my title here is static. I did funny tweet maker, but then I'm adding the date. Now I could just add now, okay? You can go here in the calendar view and click now, but I don't like how that's formatted. So what I did was I made a tool called date, and I made a variable to format now. And I learned how to do that by this guy, Tyler Germain, and I'll link to him. Okay? So what I've done is I've made this tool that formats now, and then I have, so now when it runs, it gets date and it puts it in a nice format that makes me happier than the regular format. Okay? I like it formatted like that. That's how I like it formatted. You could maybe like it formatted some other way. All right? Does any of that make any sense? Okay? What I'm getting at here is this is a very simple flow, okay, that is sequential. And this is how you use make with it, okay? It's a custom tool. It's a custom tool. And you're going, every time, if you do another bot, you're going to, and you want it to be, you want another maker bot, you're going to make a new webhook. And you're going to make a new custom tool in Flowise. But I just showed you how to do it, send it, once you get into Make, how to send it to Notion. But once you get it into Make, you can send it to anything. You can send it to a spreadsheet, probably WordPress, different social media, anything that, Make is connected to. You get the content, and then you can push it out anywhere you want. Okay? So I think that's what I wanted to tell you. Let me know if you have any questions. I can't promise you I'll know the answer because, I can't, but I'll try. Happy to help. Flowise is amazing. It keeps getting better and better and better. This sequential agent thing is blowing my mind. I'm so happy with it. I'm going to show you my other one in an upcoming video. So, look for that exciting docudrama. And I'll see you later. Don't forget to like and subscribe because, why not? And I'll see you later. All right, bye.